So, I got a job. And if any of you, like, know me, you know that I get the shittiest fucking jobs in the world. I mean, my job's always shit on me. I always either get a prick for a boss, a really hard job, or I have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning to go do something I don't even want to do. And I know that sounds bad, but I'm really not a lazy person. I really try, but I'm kind of stupid. I'll admit it. I'm fucking burnt out. I'm like, 10 sheets in the fucking wind. But okay, so I got a job at, we'll say, Shitty Buffet. Okay, because I don't want to say names. I don't want to, bash the business. It's not even that anymore. I don't even know the real fucking name of the place, but it's an old Shitty Buffet. And that's what it sounds like when you say it with an Asian accent anyway, because that's what it always was. But anyway, I go in there today, it was weird, because yesterday I just went in and filled out this application, and all of a sudden, like, yo, hi, show me how you do dishes. So I go back there and I do some fucking dishes, and the lady's, like, amazed. I'm like, great. And she's like, you cute, you work floor, you be waitress. I'm like, alright, I'm cute. I look like I'm on meth because I have fucking scabs all over my face. But that's cool. And I go in there today, and I put on my little apron, wash my hands, and I'm all excited, but I'm nervous as fuck, because I'm a really nervous person when I don't know people. But once I know, like, what I have to do and where I have to go, I understand, I guess, and I'm more comfortable, and I'm like, bitch, I'm in control, But, okay, so I go in there, and I start cutting up chicken, and one lady tells me, no, too thin, so I start cutting it thicker, and then the guy says, too thick, you cut thinner, so I cut moderate, okay, I'm like, fuck it, I'll put it in the middle. And I get there, I'm cutting all the chicken, I finish, and then the boss lady comes up, she says, you help me cut soup and salad. First off, I don't know how the fuck you cut soup, but I guess you cut soup. So I go back in the, like, little room where all the soup is, and, like, you set your orders out, like, for the waitresses to get blah, 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 and I dish up a little bit of rice into each bowl. I don't know, I've never fucking made Thai food. And I'm doing it, and she just leaves. I'm like, this is my first fucking day. I have got no job training. I've never done this before. Like, explain it to me. So then, like, 10 minutes later, she comes back. I'm standing there like, I'm so fucking confused. And the health inspector is right there. But he was being really nice. I told him, I'm like, this is my first day. And he was fucking cute. And, yeah, I'm kind of creep. But anyway, I'm like, alright, so the waitress had come in and made soup because there wasn't enough soup, and customers ordered soup, and there was no soup. So she just came in and did it, and next thing you know, boss lady is, like, doing the soup, and I'm like, okay, that's already been done, and she's like, why you don't tell me? I'm like, oh, fuck, alright. So I back off, and she's like, come quickly into kitchen, come quickly in kitchen. And I'm like, okay, I'm nervous, I'm dumbfounded, I'm fucking confused. And she sticks me with this guy. I don't know his name. They all told me their names, but I can't, I'm not racist, but I can't understand them. Nobody in that kitchen spoke English but me and this Mike guy who was never in there, ever. I talked to him once, and he tried. He was busy, and we're in a fucking kitchen in a restaurant, you're busy. And I go in, and I'm like, okay, and I'm helping this guy, and he's like, put 5, 1, 2, and bah. So, he weighed the bowl and showed me that the bowl weighs, whatever. And he didn't tell me how many bowls to make, so I'm fucking confused. So I made 3. I put 5.5, because that's what he meant, pounds of chicken in this bowl. Because he pointed at the chicken. So I got that. It took him about 5 times to tell me, but I finally got it. I mean, it's not like, I'm stupid, but my stupidity doesn't help when you hardly speak fucking English. Like, he knew numbers, yes, no, and oh, no, whatever the fuck that means. And I'm sitting there, and I'm doing this. I'm not sitting, I'm standing, and I'm like, I'm fucking nervous and shaking and shit. And I do it, I put the chicken in the bowl, and he's like, I need 1 this, 1 that. And he points at some raw beef and some raw pork. And I put it in the bowl on top of the chicken, and because he pointed at the bowls that the chicken were in, and I'm like, alright, so I put this fucking raw meat on this cooked chicken, and I'm sitting there thinking, you stupid fuck, this is fucking raw meat uncooked meat, like, are you fucking stupid? And I'm just confused, and he says, no, but and ball, he tells me like 5 different things 20 times, and I finally get it. He wanted the raw meat in a different bowl, which, duh, obviously, but like, he didn't like say it that way the first time, and I'm confused and I'm fucking nervous, so I put it in the different bowl, and then he's like, no, 5, 1, 2, and I'm like, oh, 5.5 pounds of it. Okay, all right, that makes sense. And I'm to the point where I'm completely fucking flustered. And I finally talked to the white guy, the American guy that speaks English, and I'm like, look, man, I am utterly confused. I told my boss, I'm like, I'm sorry, it's, it's not you. You speak really good English. I tried to be polite, but I feel like I was just such an asshole for saying that. Because, I mean, I've taken a foreign language. Like, you really have to talk slow. And it takes a lot of time before you, like, adapt to a second language. Like, I completely understand that. But, like, I mean, I told her, and she's like, if you're uncomfortable, I'll send you home. And I'm like, okay. I didn't want to be the little pussy, wimpy bitch that goes home on her first day. So I try to cut up, shit for these shish kebab skewers that this dude's making. And so I start doing it, and then I'm like, okay, what do I do with this now? Like, should I take it to him? Where the fuck is he? What else do I need to cut up? And I'm just fucking frazzled, and I can't ask anybody because I don't speak fucking English. And so I just looked at my boss and I said, because I'm too poor to pay my phone bill, that's why I'm working at Shitty Buffet. I looked at her and I said, June, fuck, yeah, well, that's her name. I said, can I use your phone and call my mom and go home? And she's like, yeah, call your mom, come in tomorrow at 10, and we'll see what we can do from there. And I just feel so worthless, but it's like, I just get shit on in life. Like, all the fucking time. Like, just the shittiest, stupidest things happen to me, and it's always so fucking funny, but it's just so, like, it's only funny when it ain't you, I guess. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to share that with somebody.